Hello Taurus and welcome. It is tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa. I got myself a black decaf coffee here. You get yourself whatever you feel drawn to get. We are here looking at Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching for the next few weeks. Okay, let's have a little look what is going on, and welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome back to the ones of you who usually watch me. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time. Let's have a little look for my beautiful Taurians, please. What do we have? All right, let's go. That's a message in itself. I'm hearing them repeat that. Let's go, let's go, let's get on with it. Okay, Ace of Cups, a High Priestess, and Justice. Oh, okay, we've got the Six of Wands, Victory, the Tree of Life, that doesn't come out very often, and Judgment. Wow. Taurus. Come closer, let's chat. All right, there's a lot going on here. I want to get you an affirmation card as well. That's the Tarot Dreams, by the way. This is from Hoping to Having affirmation cards. Okay, for Taurus, please, what do we have? What's the most appropriate affirmation for my Taurians? I am allowing. Allowing is really important. I am allowing all answers to flow through me and to me, empowering me into appropriate action. There's a lot going on in that brief message, so let's have a little chat about it. Okay, so the answers. We've been looking for the answers. When is it coming? What should I do? Whatever the questions are that you're posing. So the first thing there is about allowing all answers. Now, it sounds obvious, of course, right? Let me come up here and talk to you for a minute. It sounds obvious. Why, of course, would we not allow answers? Of course I want answers. I wouldn't be asking otherwise. That's probably what you're saying to yourself. The problem is that we can often, without even realising it, block the answers from coming. We'll go into this space of, I'll figure it out, or it'll appear, or I want you to just actively, intentionally come into that energy of I am allowing. You're making sure the universe knows that you want those answers, that you're permitting them to come through. I am allowing all answers to come to me and through me. And then the next bit, empowering me into appropriate action. Then want to just talk about the flow part a minute. All right, flow through me and to me. Some of those answers can come from your own inner knowing, from your own soul guidance, from your own higher self. They're flowing through me because they're already there. The answers are already there. They were just hidden and now they're coming forward. Or to me. Now, that to me, the answers flowing to me, might be coming from a conversation I have with somebody, or a video I click on, or a program I'm watching on the TV and something clicks. So the answers can come in various ways. They don't just come from the universe sort of coming through you. They can come to you as well. So allow. All right, very often when I'm asking for answers to something, I find the answers probably 50% of the time coming from I feel drawn to click on a video, or I feel drawn to pick up the phone to a friend, and something comes through there. So allow the answers to come through you from your own intuition, your higher self, your spiritual team, and also to you. Does that make sense? Okay, now the next bit, empowering me into appropriate action. It's all well and good having the answers. What are we doing with them? Are we doing anything, or are we just sitting on it? Okay, because that happens, doesn't it? I've got the answers, but I'm not doing anything with it right now. I'm too busy. All right, so we get distracted or we put it off. So allow those answers to empower you into appropriate action. Whatever that action is, it may be you do more research, it may be you meditate on it, you sit with it, you write it down, it may be you send an email, make a phone call, but what action are you going to take? Those answers are empowering you into appropriate action. So when you see there's only 4 lines on this card, there's quite a lot of information in there, isn't there? Yeah? And these cards, by the way, for those of you who don't know, are taken from my From Hoping to Having affirmation booklet, right? Which you'll find on Amazon. Okay, right. So we're having those answers coming through and two. Now let's look at the tarot cards, because this is giving you a lot of information, Taurus. We've got 4 major arcana cards here. We are just energetically end of January and through February. February is a significant month. The middle of February, hugely important, right? So during this next period of time, this is really a massive shift in energy, in consciousness, in awareness, in our life, in all sorts of forms. And the major arcana cards are telling you just that. This is quite important, pay attention, kind of thing, all right? So we've got the High Priestess, Justice, Tree of Life and Judgment, high, powerful cards. Now, let's just talk about the Tree of Life, because that is not normally within a tarot deck. It is in this deck, the Tarot of Dreams. It doesn't have any number because it's an extra card, a little bit like the Joker in the pack, okay? But the Tree of Life, what it has is every single major arcana card on it. It's the whole deck in one card, right? If you look at it a bit more closely, you'll see in the circles the numbers from 1 to 10. And then you'll also see the Knight, the Page, the King and the Queen here. Every card in the minor arcana card is symbolized there, and then within these gold bars are all the Roman numerals representing all of the major arcana cards. So what does that mean? It means that you have all the information that you need within you, right? Or you can access it. So when we think, right, there are all of these cards, 78 cards represented in this one, it's saying I've got all the tools at my disposal, and this is brilliant. So it's very powerful. Okay, so let's start over here with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Ace of Cups, you're being offered a brand new cup that is going to be more fulfilling, more emotionally enriching. Happiness. It's a beautiful energy of a fresh start that is going to bring you happiness. Now, we are being offered the cup, and we're generally going to say, yes, please, thank you very much. And we're going to run with that cup. Now, it's rooted down with the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory and success. It is also the card of recognition, being seen. It's acknowledging. That's what it's about. Acknowledging. He is acknowledging himself, right? He's there going, woohoo, go me. I did it. I won some battle, because he comes after the Five of Wands, which is that battle energy. He's won, he's victorious, and he feels it. He feels the effort that he's put in. He feels proud of himself, and he's happy to acknowledge it. Not in a conceited, arrogant way, but in a I achieved something amazing and I'm proud of myself. So that's where I want you to start. I want you to look at this last year, because these last few weeks now of the year of the snake, moving out, all those transformations, all the dismantling you did, all of the shifts that have happened for you have resulted in you being where you are now as we approach the year of the horse, the fire horse, which comes in, I think it's the 19th of February. So we are victorious. We've done the work. Pat yourself on the back, okay? Now, the second part of it is being seen. He is being seen. He's being recognized by others for, well done, that was amazing. What an achievement. He's being revered. So it is a card about being seen, and not all of us want to be in the spotlight, but it is about saying, I recognise my achievements and others might too. And if they do, I'm going to own them proudly and say, yes, I did that. All right, so very powerful. Now we've got these major arcanas. The High Priestess, in this deck it's just called Priestess, but it's the High Priestess, our higher self. It is the universal, internal, inner force of our God self and our inner knowing, our inner sat-nav coming through. The High Priestess represents what's hidden, what's unseen, what we don't know, but it's all there. We just got to let it come up and let it come out. So because it's rooted down with the Tree of Life, which we've discussed, which is I've got all the tools at my disposal, I want to see and recognize those. So what are those tools? Just think about the tarot cards. You know, we've been through the death, the transformation, we've been through the tower, we've been in our magician energy to create, we've hit that 7 of cups with confusions, we've worked our way through them into new choices, we've done the work. And all of that work creates learning, creates growth, creates wisdom, creates knowledge. So the High Priestess is saying you have the knowledge now, you've got the tools, now you can run with it. Now we're moving into this space of the justice and the judgment, right? Justice, balance, fairness, the world coming into a place that just feels more fairer, more balanced, better. Now, it has felt for many people in 2025 very imbalanced, very up and down and all over the place. Now, I want to reassure you that you're coming into a place that is starting to feel much more aligned, okay, much better. And the justice also represents contracts and legal matters so that you can wrap them up and move on, moving into something new. And the judgment card underneath, judgment is all about rising up from the ashes, learnt that, don't need it anymore, I've moved on from that, I don't need that. They are in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, if I get my words out, you'll see the souls rising up from the bodies in the coffin. It looks a bit like, oh, but it's really representing I have transformed, I have transitioned out of that space, and now I'm in a very different energy. It represents rebirth. And what is rebirth? I'm being born into a whole new world and life that is happier, that is more victorious, that is more intuitive. I'm tapping into all my knowledge. I'm stepping into this balance and justice and fairness far more than I ever have before. And I'm ready to embrace this rebirth. It's beautiful. Taurus, this is a very lovely message. I don't feel it needs clarifying. So we're going to move on to some angel messages. And I think we'll have a unicorn card as well. We don't have them very often, but they just told me. Can we have a unicorn card, please? Right, okay. This is the Oracle of the Angels. What do the angels want to add for my Taurus people, please? Receptivity. Now, that's the universe saying I meant what I said. Remember when we were talking about this card? And allowing all answers to flow to me and through me. And the angels are saying, be open to receive. That's what this card is all about. Receptive. I'm open to receive. Okay, I am allowing what I need to come to me. So that receiving wants to happen. You're being open to allow it to come in, right? Okay, there's a whole chapter I did in my book on allowing, so I didn't understand it fully myself either until Spirit explained how much we block without even realising, and what shifts when we allow. Okay, this is the magic of the unicorns, and we have number 7, listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, tune in to the infinite, right? High Priestess energy, basically. Listen to your heart, because that's where your soul resides. Allow your psychic abilities, awaken them, allow them to come through, and tune in to the infinite, tune in to the knowledge, tune in to the light, tune in to the love within your heart and within your being, and all will be well. Okay? All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time on my channel, especially when there's so many others to choose from. So thanks for being here. I'll be back on Friday with a collective message for everybody, and I'll see you again soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.